What is good, you guys? If you guys don't know me, my name's Isaac and I post a new video here on my wrestling channel every single day, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I made a Mail Monday yesterday, I'm doing a Wrestler Wednesday tomorrow. Check those out. But as you can tell by the title of my video, today is Tech Tuesday. Alright, so basically for Tech Tuesday, all I do is make a tip video for you guys that you guys suggest in the comments. Leave all your video suggestions in the comments. Today I'm doing Tips for Girls Wrestling Part 2. You guys have been asking me to do this a lot, so I'm gonna do it. These are just things that I've learned from, I've coached girls, I've wrestled with other girls, and I've seen them wrestle, I've seen them make mistakes. Like, I'm not saying like I'm some expert, but like I've wrestled with girls before. And I've gone to practice and I've seen them like fuck up. So tip number 1 is the day before a tournament, go to a hairdresser and get cornrows. Make sure you go to someone good, because I used to have long hair and I got cornrows done very poorly, and they were just basically like very loose braids. And like I went to the tournament, I weighed in, the ref made me like take out all my cornrows, then made me cut my hair with like orange scissors. So it was complete bullshit. My hair was all jacked up, and you definitely don't want that happening. So get tight cornrows, have your hairnet. When you have cornrows in a hairnet, like your headgear doesn't move as much. You know what I mean? It doesn't have as much like space to shift around. When you have a lot of hair and it's all like on top of each other, it's real easy for like hair to get loose and come out and get in between and like create space for it to move. When your hair is all like braided up like that, like your headgear actually stays in place. Unless I had cornrows, I didn't feel like that until I had short hair again. And there were definitely tournaments where I didn't get cornrows. Definitely getting cornrows, that is a super pro tip. All right, makes your life so much easier. Tip number 2 is you need to aim to work harder than everyone else in the room. All right, this is really hard to overstress. Like, you guys are at a huge disadvantage because you're in a boys sport, not getting the same hormones that the boys are, right? So you need to beat them off of mental strength and hard work, okay? Those two things are very hard to have and obtain than just being like naturally physically gifted, to where you recover faster and you recover better with the same workout. You know what I mean? Ways that you can like go above and beyond is like running at night, or like doing drills at night, like by yourself, doing circle drills, doing stand-up drills, doing sit-out drills, doing, you know what I mean, drilling at night, drilling with proper form, drilling to the best of your ability 100% of the time, being constantly aggressive, not letting your opponent breathe, not letting your opponent get up, being a dick in practice. You have to be a real dick in practice. So you have to work. I said this in the last video, but I think it should be restated. If you work this much and you get this much better every day, a boy is going to get like this much better every single day, right? So you have to make that up, right? A boy only works like 2.5 hours. Most high school boys only practice at practice, okay? So that's like 2.5 hours, and they eat like shit, and like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of places where you can improve where they're not improving, where they're lacking, and that's where you need to get them. Like, be constantly lifting, be constantly doing everything you can to give you every advantage, because if not, you will fall behind super fast. And this brings me into tip number 3. This is kind of a hard truth, but wrestling is a very aggressive sport, and if you're not okay with aggression, then you should either change or leave, okay? And I'm not saying that you can't be defensive in wrestling. I'm not saying that being defensive is a bad thing, but I'm saying if it crosses your mind at any point, and this is for boys and girls, if it crosses your mind at any point that like doing any sort of move, doing any sort of throw, doing any sort of like, doing anything is a dick move in practice or in a tournament, that you're just putting up a mental barrier for yourself. That's just being soft. That's just being soft. If you think that being overly aggressive is unnecessary, then you're in the wrong sport. You know what I mean? You need that aggression. And yes, you need to know when to step back and when to like let your opponent move and like read them out. But like, there needs to be that aggression. It took me a long time to understand that. It took me a long time of losing and competing and like winning like very little matches to realize that I shouldn't be nice to these people on the mat. I shouldn't like give them any room to breathe. And it sucks saying that because like I did a lot worse than I should have for a long time. Do not be afraid to be aggressive. Do not be afraid to be a dick. Wrestling is all about resisting your opponent's will and inflicting your own will. And that often means resisting your opponent's pain that he inflicts on you and inflicting pain onto him. That's a hard pill to swallow, but once you swallow it, you'll be all the better. Don't be nice to anyone in practice. Don't let up on anyone. Number 4, wrestling is not gonna make you the prom queen. You're not gonna become popular from wrestling, right? You need personality and looks for that. All right, I was a wrestler and I wasn't that popular. People thought I was weird. That's probably what you're gonna get. People are probably gonna think you're weird. But you can change that. It's all up to you. You just need to like have the personality. You need to be outgoing. You need to be like, you know what I mean? You need to do the right things that make people like accept you. If you want to go down that road. If that doesn't matter to you, then forget it. That doesn't matter. But just don't go into it being like, oh, I'm gonna get like all these guys' attention, and like go into it because you want to wrestle and like this is the sport that you're choosing, not for anything else. And my last tip is don't wear makeup to tournaments, right? That is a real easy way to lose respect from people. Like, unless it's literally right after school, then you should not be wearing makeup to a tournament. All right, that's a real easy way. Like, if you're on my team, I would totally talk shit. I would totally talk shit if you were wearing makeup to a tournament. Like who the and especially if you went 2 and out, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, she's just fucking here to she's just here to be here. Like, she's just here to be a part of the team. She doesn't take this seriously. She doesn't actually take this seriously. That makes me feel like you don't take it seriously, and it's an easy way to lose respect from your teammates, which I know it shouldn't, and it sucks, but that's just the way it is. So if you guys like this video, then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I did Mail Monday yesterday. I'm doing Wrestler Wednesday tomorrow. I post a new video every single day. Don't forget to leave your suggestions in the comments down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.